Hey guys, welcome back to Dizzle in Motion. Got another story today. Yet another Tesla attack of sorts has been conducted, only this time in cyberspace. So it seems that there was a website set up called Doxxed, and the intent was to mock and dox Tesla owners. So allegedly what the site did was it listed all Tesla owners, their personal information, etc. There's a couple articles already written on this. I'm going to go through one of them that has all the details, and then I'll give my thoughts at the end. Stay tuned. All right, so the Palm Beach Post, they did a pretty good write-up on this. I thought it contained the most information. One of the interesting things about this is I think it was over-exaggerated, as you'll hear in the article that we're going to cover. Some of the things were exaggerated to incite fear in people, is my belief. I didn't see the site myself because it's already been taken down. However, let's go through it and see what the details were. So basically, as we said, the website itself is called Doxxed, and it was supposedly leaked private information of Tesla owners, like where they live, stuff like that. So here we go. Where Florida Tesla owners, so yeah, this also happened in Florida. I know that's an important thing to mention here. Were Florida Tesla owners doxxed by an anonymous website? Possibly. Website labeled Doxxed reportedly published the personal information of Tesla owners, seemingly encouraging vandalism of the vehicles and dealerships. The website mockingly wrote they were connecting like-minded Tesla owners with one another, facilitating a vibrant community through shared contact information. It also had information on those involved with billionaire Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency. That's where Doge comes from. Doxxed, obviously a play on that. Doxxed was an anonymous website that claimed to empower creative expressions of protest by exposing Tesla owners' data. The website also stated if you're on the hunt for a Tesla to unleash your artistic flair with a spray can, just step outside. No map needed. So clear threat, clear indication that they're in here to hurt people or damage their property at the very least. It also included the line, Doxxed does not endorse nor condemn any actions. It uses an image of a Molotov cocktail as its cursor. The small image displayed next to the website title is a picture of the Doge meme. According to Newsweek, the website displayed the names, addresses, and phone numbers of Tesla owners on an interactive map. It also featured the locations of Tesla dealerships and charging stations, as well as the addresses of employees of the Doge. It is unclear if all the information was accurate, with 404 Media saying not all the data could be verified by its reporters and noted some of the dealership locations were incorrect. So they also had a place where I guess you could remove your name. So screenshots of the website show a section for removing the information to owners upon request. Writing owners would need to send an email as well as proof that you've sold your Tesla. Sounds like they wanted to add an element of parody to this and probably a couple of legal things if they were ever hunted down by the FBI, which I'm sure the FBI is looking into this at this point, trying to leave themselves an out, but I don't think they left themselves much wiggle room. The intent for this website is pretty clear, right? So as of 8:30 a.m. on March 19th, the website is no longer up. It is unknown when the website first appeared. However, according to the Wayback Machine, shows it went down sometime yesterday at 2 in the morning, March 18th. Has Elon addressed it? I don't think they have. Well, Tesla or Musk has not made an official statement on the alleged list. He did reply to a tweet about it, confirming it was real. By the way, it's a post now. It's not a tweet, guys. It's X, not Twitter. Okay. I don't know how many years have to go by before, I don't know. Anyways, pet peeve of mine. Elon said, encouraging destruction of Teslas throughout the country is extreme domestic terrorism. And they even put here in the thing, Musk wrote on X, formerly Twitter. Yeah, we know. Years ago, it was Twitter. What the hell is wrong with people? The website comes amid growing resentment for Musk and the actions of Doge. Hundreds of protests have occurred across the country outside government office and Tesla showrooms since February. Mostly idiots. Doesn't say that in the article. I'm adding that. There have also been reports of Tesla vehicles being vandalized by protesters. On Tuesday morning, 5 Tesla vehicles were damaged in what police are calling a targeted attack at a Tesla collision center in Las Vegas. If you guys didn't see that, it's on my channel like 2 or 3 videos ago. I'll link it at the end of this one. I actually had the footage from the police department here in Las Vegas. So In a statement by Vegas police, they said they received several reports of claim. Yeah, they're just talking about it. Basically, some dude rolled up, shot a few rounds into a Tesla, lit 3 of them on fire, and wrote resist in spray paint on the Tesla center door. Real creative, bro. Real changing lives there. No one cares. You're just an ass. According to USA Today, the department's counterterrorism detectives reported a person dressed all in black, wielding what they believe to have been a gun and multiple Molotov cocktails. Yep. Musk was asked about this on Sean Hannity. He said, it really comes as quite a shock to me that there was this level of really hatred and violence from the left. I always thought the left, the Democrats, were supposed to be the party of empathy, the party of caring, and yet they're burning down cars, they're firebombing dealerships, they're firing bullets into dealerships, they're just, smashing up Teslas. President Donald Trump previously said he would consider labeling those, not labia, not to be confused with labia, labeling, okay? Stay on task here, Mike. Consider labeling those who commit violence against Tesla as domestic terrorists. So that's the long and short of it. I don't think this is the end of it. It's kind of like how anonymous that hacking group had come out for so long and were causing all the problems back during the financial crises, like 2008, 2010, somewhere in there. And then you had a bunch of copycats. So I think you're going to have a lot more copycats. I think you're going to have a lot of 20-year-old to 25-year-old that don't really own much in life, that haven't really worked for anything, that think that having stuff is bad and that everybody should have everything for free, right? And if you're against any agenda otherwise, then you're an enemy. So that's my take. That's the politics of this younger generation, and actually some of the older ones, a lot of liberalism festered from the 60s, 70s, and 80s through our universities. It led to a lot of leftists, and again, the right has done plenty wrong over the years. Like, this is not that, but what we're currently faced with, right? It's leftist extremism. You're not seeing right-wing extremism. So I'm calling it what it is. Don't get at me at the comments. I don't make the news, I just report it. So, but yeah, this generation, that seems to be their MO. Threatening, doxing, harassing. I'm going to film you, bro. Like, my generation was more like punch you in the face or step up or get out, step off kind of thing. So I don't expect this to end anytime soon, unfortunately, until either one of two things happens. Either Doge and Elon Musk finish whatever it is they're doing and they move aside, or they do something massively successful, like cut the dividend they were talking about, giving back to the people. If they were able to cut a check, because there's nothing people in that group on the left love more than free money, So we'll see. What do you guys think's going on here? Do you think there's like a Soros funded or some organized thing going on here, or do you believe what I believe, that this is going to be copycat, isolationist? They all know what the game plan is. Spray paint, vandalize, hide like a bitch instead of fight. If you got something, roll through. Don't do this bitch stuff, man. Man up, fight your war. I'm not encouraging it. I'm just saying, if you're going to do it, do it. Running in the shadows accomplishes nothing. No one's afraid of you, okay? Simple as that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think on this. Appreciate you watching the video. Catch you on the next one.